how to make something like this on Photoshop. So first thing, what you're going to want to do is go on Google or Safari and type in the template you want to make or design. For my case, it was a vinyl, so I simply just typed in blank vinyl template, got an image that I liked and was happy with, imported it onto Photoshop, and got rid of the background using the Magic Wand tool, turning it to a PNG format. Now what you're going to want to do is put any image you want on your design, or any image from Google, or anything that you just want to put onto the vinyl basically. So I got an image which is a little screenshot of the intro of my video. I just thought it matched my aesthetic and what I was going for. Now be careful when you're placing the image, as you could squish it. So to prevent this, on Mac you hold the caps lock button, which is just above shift. Hold that and it will prevent it from being squashed and keeping the image in a decent size. So here's me just messing about some layers, some text. Most important thing when you're designing is just have fun with it, to have fun with the creative process, your mind, just seeing what's working, what's not working. I'm going to tell you now, like, you're not going to straight away create a cool piece or something that you like. You are going to think, it's okay to think that it looks shit. That's okay. That's all part of the design process. So just have fun with it mainly, and just here's me just playing around with some settings, seeing what's working, what's not working. Starting off this design, I was like, I have no idea what to put. So I'd literally just put the song Hell back just as text, just to see what it would look like. It looked crap, and I changed that instantly. But that's good. It's good to be critical about your work. So here's me just messing about with the PNG file that I used for my poster. So the word back with the flames in. I re-opened it, re-imported it onto Photoshop, cut out the background, and used it as a PNG file just to experiment on my vinyl cover, see what it looked like. In the end, it looked pretty naff, so I decided to retype the font, retype the word, using the same font, and then I would put the same layer, the fire layer, on top, and see what it looked like. So here I am just playing around with the shadow settings, make sure that the word back kind of stood out. So adding a bit of a black border makes it stand out, and in my opinion just makes it look more professional. I always try to add like a border or shadow when I do text, especially with posts and stuff and logos, just because I feel like adding that black outline just gives it more of a depth of field look, makes it look more professional, and more legible to read. So as you see now, I'm importing my file layer, which I've had for my poster, and I've had it for a while now. This is obviously a PNG format. That's the most important thing when you're importing extra layers or extra little bit of accessories or whatever you want in your design. Making it in PNG format is the most important thing. So simply, if it's not a PNG format, literally open it in a different layer on Photoshop, click that lock at the bottom, and then get the Magic Wand tool or eraser and just rub out all that white or black or whatever color it is background. So as you see in the far bottom corner, where it says normal under layer, there's settings where you can put the flames into the text, and really give it a cool effect. So there's lots of different options. You've got multiply, color burn, dark color, loads of different stuff. In the end, I went for vivid light, as it just, I don't know, it just looked cool to me. And then I thought I could change the brightness of the flames, and make it kind of like a burned out kind of sort of thing, like burnt paper. So here I am again, just playing around with the settings, and most importantly again, just having fun with it. And then I didn't mean to do this, so I was just playing around with settings and went onto the inner shadow setting, and started to play with the choke and the size. I already had the colour black, and just started to see what it looked like. And it gave me this kind of cool washed out, like the burnt paper effect I was going for. So it gave me there was white streaks in the text with still black and the flames, and it just looked really, really cool to me. I can't express how happy I am, like the way this turned out, the word back turned out, like I'm so happy with it. It's a complete accident, but it came in my favour. It just looked like, the word back had smoke in it, and a bit of smoke, and then still those white plain streaks in the middle looked like, the original wording was still there, but not, so like it had that burn effect and the aesthetic I was going for. Now moving on to the word hell. The whole theme of my poster and hell and back, has been going to hell and back, so they can have many connotations. And as I've explained on my Wix, one connotation is going to heaven, or going to hell and up to heaven, or vice versa. Or hell and heaven's good and versus evil. So I thought having that contrast on the vinyl. So the back would be the hell with the flames and danger, and the hell, it's quite ironic because the hell, the word hell shouldn't be, heaven. But I thought, oh, maybe I'll add a heaven-looking layer onto it. So I typed in Google, got some clouds and some doves, because some reason doves have symbolism of heaven and clouds. Whenever we think of heaven, we always think of clouds and looking up, and heaven's there. So I got this image, imported it onto Photoshop, made it a PNG again in a different layer because it wasn't the format I needed it to be, and then did the same thing I did for the flames, and this time I did multiply. Then went over to the tab image and went to brightness and contrast, changed the colour of the blue, just make it more of a baby blue, sky bluish, and add a bit more of a contrast to it as well. So like the flames to the word back, I just wanted to have something in the top corner for the word hell. So I thought, oh, maybe I have another extra cloud. I got a PNG image of a cloud off Google, imported it onto my vinyl, and then lowered the opacity. Then moved the two layers around, so the hell on top, making the cloud go behind, and then also changed the opacity to make it look like the cloud was behind it, and it was part of the wording. I then also got the eraser and got rid of any excess bits that were left over. So here I'm just rubbing off a bit of cloud that got into the red part of the vinyl, and also the outside of it as well. So that was the front cover done, and I was really happy with how it looked. The final outcome, I was more than happy how it looked. I couldn't visualise it when I first started, and when I finally came to finishing it, I was very, very happy with how the final design looked. So then it came on to the actual vinyl itself. So I was thinking I could be lazy and just leave it as that. But I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to add something to it, a little bit of something to it at least. I don't want to change black because most vinyls are black. But I added the bit of flames and also added the picture of hell, which is in my poster at the bottom half. A picture of skulls and stuff to the centre, which is also the same colour red. So I thought mix those two colours of the contrast and lower the brightness of it and the contrast. Then boom, then we had the final finished product, and I'm very happy how the overall outcome came out. I'm very happy with it. Think it looks cool, and I'm very proud to show it on my Wix. So if you enjoyed this video, this video helped you at all, or made you a little bit better in Photoshop with your skills, if you could give this video a like, it'd be much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.